After a long time, I'm finally getting to doing the liquid to air intercooler. And I bought a couple things already and installed a few of them, actually the most of it, but it's pretty straightforward. I can show you what I did if you'd like to take a peek in here. So I've been putting this off for a while, and I told you on the previous videos it was going to be done a while ago. So finally getting to it. The whole system entails having a water pump, a water reservoir, hosing, of course, the water to air in a cooler, and some people opt to have a radiator for removing the heat from the water. I'm not doing that until I find out if I really need it, but the math that I did, I didn't need one. Right here I've got my reservoir. I got everything on Amazon all together for about under $200, but this is a small reservoir with a level on the side and input-output. Then down here I have my water pump. This one was actually pretty hard to find. If you search, well, the math I did came out to be about 3 gallons per minute of water flow required for removing all the heat from this pressurized air. Searching a 3 gallon per minute water pump gives you results for RV campers that are like big water pumps at high pressure, which would be at about 3 gallons per minute. But I was actually able to find one place on Amazon that had a UV solar heater water pump, which pumps 3 gallons per minute, actually 3.3, and it's a circulatory pump, so there's no pressure involved. That one was actually more expensive than the RV one, but it's a third of the size, which is way better, and a third the amperage. And then I got all my fittings from Home Depot. They're all 1/2-inch fittings, and I got 1/2-inch hose on Amazon, which is a little bit too heavy duty, but better be safe than sorry. This is high pressure, high temperature rated hose. One thing to mention though is this water pump. The reason it's hard to find is because it has to be high temperature rated. This one's rated up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, which is perfect. So I've got everything I need. You can see I've made a bracket to install this reservoir. There was not much room to work with. The important thing you have to keep in consideration is this reservoir has to be higher than the water to air intercooler. Otherwise, your water won't fill up all the way in it. And the pump ideally would be below everything. That way it's able to push the water through and remove all the air from the system. Once I get this all hooked up, there's one last thing I might do is hook up a water overflow, kind of like, coolant overflow. And that's gonna be probably over here if I do need it, depending on how hot the system gets and if the pressure gets too high. It'll just be a small cup size thing, nothing crazy. And then once it's going, I'm all over the place. So I do have to wire up the water pump, and I'm gonna wire that to ignition and then install these hoses and put water in it, and it should be good. The hardest part was figuring out what and where, how much to buy, but now this is almost done, so let's get to it. The thing about this is at the bottom of the but alright, so here, let's feed it down.
We're not done yet. Don't turn it on. It's going straight up.
Alright, we got some purified water. It's distilled and or reverse osmosis. What you want is no minerals at all. It's pure water as you can get.
You want a funnel?
I don't. I do want to cover this up though.
Or you could just get a funnel.
Oh, it's disgusting. This looks fairly clean. Alright, now we're going to test for the leaks. This will be interesting. See a water level on the side. Now what I have to do is circulate the pump so that this starts to fill.
Nice.
Let's see how she does. Sounds like it's working. Can't see any leaks?
No, as of yet.
Doesn't seem like it's pulling any water out.
It is. You'll see the water level
No,
lower
it's
soon.
dropping.
There it is. Oh.
Dang, that was moving.
Yeah. Started to get there. Time to refill it real quick. I'm digging that. It's nice and quiet too.
I want to see if I can get the water level drop. Let me turn it back on again. See the water level going up right now as you film it.
Right. Oh, it's through. We're good.
Oh, it's already going back again?
Yeah. I think there's still a little bit of air getting through.
That was not level.
Oh, there's still air.
Oh yeah, the thing's freaking out now, the water level. Just
That's
dropped.
a nice flow, dude. Want to see in there? That's pretty good flow right there.
It is pretty good flow.
Love that. I don't see any leaks either. So I'm going to fill it back up a little bit more. I want the water level to be at about where the water's coming out. Another reason why I want that water level to be at least here is because that makes it so the water level, there's the least amount of air in here as possible.
Right.
The higher the water, the better. That should be good. That's a solid flow right there. Well, sick. So we got the system functioning as far as
You know your water level gauge actually has water in it.
yeah. So if that ever goes low, then I know.
Yeah. That's kind of nice to put that gauge there like that.
I agree. When I bought it, the picture made it seem like it was this big,
Oh yeah.
and it's like this big.
Bingo, bango, bongo, as they say. What'd you say?
I got flex glue, like flex tape.
Oh, flex glue.
Yeah. Flex glue cures in
Well,
24 to 48
Phil
hours.
Swift said that'll seal anything.
It's good for everything, though.
Look at that. There's Phil.
Yeah. There's the dude. Fast drawing gagunk. 6-minute quick weld. That might do it. Takes 6 minutes. Here's our fix. Take it on over there. 1 second. I got fast drawing resin right now. What up?
What up? It looks
Friendly neighborhood painter today.
it looks much nicer. You don't see any exposed wood anymore through the paint.
That's huge. Would you have the ability to give a hand?
Yeah. We'll put this down.
Alright, we're gonna do a modification break here. I got these speakers on Prime Day, and I want to install them here. I found the best spot to be in the center console between the seats. This is the original piece. Took all the measurements from it with the mounting points and its dimensions, and I copied it to what would let me fit two 6.5-inch speakers into it. And I already test fit this. It's perfect. The press board, forgot what it's called, MDF board. Now all I gotta do is put it on, and we can test it out. And in the meantime, while there was a little bit of a break of recording, I installed the cooling fan, the engine cooling fan, and a switch in the center console to control it. I just used the original factory plug because it gets constant 12 volt through ignition, and then the ground is what's controlled by the engine cooling fan computer, which I just bypassed on its own switch. So now I can blow cool air in here and cool off the turbo and everything. Still have a few fans to install, but let's test out these speakers, and then we'll get back to a test drive. But look at that! I need to get this thing out of here.
Heck yeah, it looks nice.
Whatever that is. It's annoying.
New speakers. Wow.
Dude, we're gonna be bumping. I gotta find some copyright-free music. Oh, check it out. So when I turn on, I have the switch right here. You can't see it yet, but when I flip it on with the key on, the engine cooling fan turned on. Dude, it sucks. Like, in a good way. Copyright-free beats, yeah? Problem is, like, a lot of them aren't actually copyright-free. So I'm gonna connect to. Well, there's audio coming out of it.
That's good. It's a good sign.
Alright, we're gonna go to source. Ooh.
Jesus Christ! What was that? This is backfired. You just shot like a foot-long flame.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you recording?
Yeah. Oh, that scared the shit out of me.
It scared me.
Jesus Christ!
It did it again. Oh,
That one hurt.
I guess it is getting fuel.
Yeah. It literally was just a pipe from the engine all the way.
Aim your trunk, my guy.
Yeah, aim your trunk's open.
Whoa, wee, whoa, whoa. So what did you do to make it start?
Take off the boost protection.
Pop-up headlights. Ooh! I love that. It's bright out there.
It is bright out here.
That's gross. Wow, wee,
Am I gonna have one of those?
Yeah. How is it?
You know what map sensor's on this thing?
I wouldn't change that. These are all the configuration settings, correct?
Alright. So now it's just up to us to do a little fuel tweaking and stuff. So
How did it go?
already got my
It's actually holding boost a lot better now, but I think that was based possibly on me modifying the vacuum lines on the blow-off valve, because it was shared with the wastegate. So I gave it its own single line straight off the manifold, and it's holding boost a lot better. It's pulling through like it was originally, but it has room to improve.
I love how that car sounds.
It does sound
It
really
just
good.
makes a lot of really nice noises.
It's hot, but it's not burning me.
Yeah, I feel like that's normal.
I think it's working fine. I think the math I did was correct.
Did you fix it yet?
We're getting a little bit of stuff figured out, but it's very weird. So yeah, you're idling at like 1300.
MR2 runs real well. All it needs is tuning. So it's going on the storage side. And we got this over here. We're gonna start getting to work on this. El Diablo, I think. So I got the 5.0 already fitted in. I don't know if this is gonna be part of the same video.
Oh well.
Got the 5.0 fitted in. I just need to cut the subframe a little bit, mount it up, run the wiring, put the heads on, put the clutch in, get a drive shaft, make a hydraulic clutch kit. That's it. Do the fuel system. Yeah, that's nothing. We can do this. It'll be running tomorrow.
Easy peasy.
I'm really excited about it though. This one's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna try and daily drive it. It has the 5.0 HO from the '93 Mustang, and it ran. Then I pulled it, and I'm not gonna really modify it for a while. So it's just gonna be a daily driver. We'll be making cool speaker systems and lights and stuff for this too. So gotta get it running first.
Nice.
But thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. We got some more videos coming on the MR2, making it look better on the outside, making it run a little bit better with tuning, and then eventually I'll get to this MR2. So we'll have endless MR2 content. So be sure to follow us for that.